So बच्चे last topic is scope of international business. Today the scope of international business is expanding rapidly. Earlier, exporters used to export the finished goods which they had purchased from their own country. Nowadays, the scope of international business is not just limited to import and export, but it is expanding. The scope of international business includes the following 6 points. First is बच्चे trading. By trading, we means export import of goods. There is a tremendous rise in this type of international transactions. The units which are established for this purpose purchase the goods for further selling. In India, the export houses, star trading houses, and the super trading houses do the above said trading business. In Japan, international trading houses do trading on a large scale. So only exporting and importing of the goods comes under trading. Then comes which is services. The role of services is increasing in international business. The following can be included in the service category: tourism, transportation, banking, insurance, IT, counseling, etc. These all type of services are also increasing globally. Then बच्चे manufacturing and marketing. This category includes those business establishments which export the self-manufactured products. Presently, many multinational companies are doing business of this kind. They are exporting the self-manufactured products. Then sourcing and marketing. Currently, many of the MNCs are doing business of this type. Under this, a company of one nation establishes its unit in some other country. They are establishing their unit in another country. The main purpose behind this is to enjoy the benefit of cheap available resources in the local region. And these companies sell their products produced in some other country, and they can get back to their home country. So these companies sell their products produced in some other country back to their own country and even to the country where the production unit is established. This is outsourcing. We are utilizing the resources of another country. Then बच्चे global sourcing for production. Those companies which import necessary material from one nation, new for production of the goods are included under this. Thus, to produce finished goods in their own country, necessary material is imported from different countries. The purpose behind this is to keep cost of production at the minimum level. If we require a lot of raw materials and from different countries we are buying, that is called global sourcing. Last is बच्चे foreign investment. It refers to investing foreign currency in our country for industrial development. There are two ways of foreign investment: foreign direct investment, FDI. It refers to foreign investors investing in production activities other nations. MNCs are a good example of this. Portfolio investment means it refers to foreign investors investing in the companies of our nation. They were investing in the production activities of our nation, and they are investing in the other countries. These are the 6 ways of entering into international market. Either you can go for trading or services, manufacturing and marketing, sourcing and marketing, global sourcing and foreign investment. You can just invest the money in the other countries' companies. These were the scope of international business.